The man stepped onto the stage and swallowed a 2-meter-long steel pipe, then proceeded to swallow various parts. Next, he shoved an 8,000-degree flame gun down his throat, and the parts in his stomach automatically welded together. Just as the audience was in stunned silence, he opened his mouth wide and spit out a metallic object, which, when opened, turned out to be a cool-looking tricycle. The crowd was in utter shock, and this was just the opening act of the circus. Before the host could introduce the next show, the werewolf appeared in a flash. He quickly lunged toward the audience, biting off a woman's arm with one swift motion. Everyone thought the next part would be a bloodbath, but to their surprise, the woman didn't even seem to care, and her severed arm rapidly healed back to normal. Next, a man appeared, stripping off his coat to reveal a torso held together by just a spine, leaving the audience speechless. Finally, the show ended with a red-dressed beauty, who had a special ability. With a mere touch on someone's cheek, she would grow a thick beard, and even more bizarre, she could predict the future. The woman, horrified, realized that the boy in front of her would bring disaster to the circus, and rushed to end the performance. She hurried backstage to tell the manager to shut it down and leave immediately. However, the boy didn't listen, and instead, he teleported onto the stage, unleashing a venomous pet spider. Watching the spider dance on stage, Mark was instantly thrilled. After the performance, he secretly snuck backstage to get a closer look at the spider. But just then, the manager returned to the room, forcing Mark to hide in the wardrobe. During their conversation, Mark overheard a shocking secret. The manager and his companions were vampires. At the same time, the manager's associate revealed that the vampire's mortal enemies were hunting them down. As they discussed how to deal with the threat, Mark's friend Will barged in. Will had been obsessed with vampire stories since he was a kid, and today, he finally recognized the manager's true identity. He then begged to become one of them. However, after tasting Will's blood, the manager discovered an evil taste within it, and immediately rejected Will's request. Will's heart filled with intense resentment. Seizing the opportunity, Mark stole the spider and brought it to school. But when Will accidentally knocked over the spider's cage, the spider quickly escaped and crawled toward the students. Just as the spider was about to pry open the window and escape, Will rushed to stop it, thinking the crisis was over. But suddenly, he felt a cold sensation creeping up his body.